Hello Cougars, this is Dr. Jim Brewer, District Administrator for the Clinton Community School District, and the first shout out of the year for the 23-24 school year goes to these folks and everybody else in the custodial and maintenance department, and I'll let them introduce themselves today.
Rich Ice.
Aaron Johnson.
Don Walls.
Russ Farrell.
Well, I just want to thank you for, and again, everybody else that's in your department, your colleagues, for the wonderful work that you've done this year. I mean, the efficiency with what we've seen you work this year, and how everything looks is just fantastic. Thank you so much in helping us gear up for the start of the school year. A year ago at this time, right now we are actually in the Clinton Elementary School cafeteria, and a year ago at this time, this place was still under construction, and now look at it. I mean, this has never looked better. What goes into getting, not only this space, but both schools up to snuff for when school starts? What's the process like?
Quite a bit actually. We have to scrub the floors down, strip them down, then re-wax them. All the rooms get moved out, the furniture gets cleaned, them floors get stripped. These guys are essential for that process. We would not be actually where we are right now ahead of schedule with the buildings both being done without these three guys.
Yeah, and I did ask, Dawn a little bit about the process earlier today. So legitimately, you move all the furniture out of every classroom, do the floors, clean every nook and cranny, and then bring everything back in and set it up.
Yep, every classroom, every cafeteria. Yep.
Yeah, and you can tell because things look absolutely fantastic. And again, I want to thank our taxpayers. In 2020, they passed a referendum to finalize going from 3 buildings down to 2. Even though we're down to 2 buildings instead of 3, we have the same amount of square footage to maintain and clean.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah.
Sure do.
And you guys were ahead of schedule this year. I mean, you kind of focused in up at the junior senior high in June, and then focused in here in July, and now we're just putting some wrapping final touches. Is that correct?
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's left? What do we got? We got a few weeks before school starts. What's left?
Now it's just tidying up, making sure that like door glass, vacuuming, just little teeny, tidy, just to make the buildings the final sparkle.
Yep. How important is it for you, Dawn, because you're kind of the supervisor, right? How important is it for you to have both buildings sparkly clean and ready to go when kids and staff arrive?
That is the number one. That is the most important thing for me. The buildings have to be ready when the kids walk through the door.
Are we going to be ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely. And again, you all did just a fabulous job this year. I'm so proud of our buildings, and like I said, if it wasn't for the efforts that all of you put in, and again, those that are here on the video as well, we want to give them a shout out and a credit, because it's a tremendous amount of work that takes place, because the places aren't third summer. I mean, there's summer school going on, there's kids coming and going, sports started here this week in many ways. I mean, football was last week, but the rest of the sports are starting this week. So, I mean, you're working around people all the time, and this really does look great. And I want to, again, thank our taxpayers and our community for the wonderful support that we have, and all of you for everything that you've done, and go Cougars.